On this Andy's Autosport Frequently Asked Questions, we're going to fuel your knowledge about boosted engines. Now, we get the question all the time, if I boost my engine, how do I keep it from blowing up? Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure that the foundation is healthy. In other words, make sure you've got an engine that's ready to be boosted. Maybe run a compression check on it, make sure it's not using any oil, leaking, things like that. Make sure you start with a healthy engine. The next thing you want to do is buy quality components. Now, we've chosen a ProCharger system for our Pontiac Firebird. Now, this engine is brand new. It's a fresh crate motor, and then we put the ProCharger system on it. Now, ProCharger, reputable companies like ProCharger have taken all the guesswork out. They know exactly what to expect when installing the components, so buy good components. Before we talk about the components that you need to tune your vehicle, let's talk about how you should tune your vehicle. Now, what I do is I always tune to the conservative side. I'm not out trying to set land speed records or world records. I want to drive my hot rod. The best way to do that is to stay on the conservative side of the tune-up, which means you're probably going to run a little bit richer. For example, on our Project Firebird, it's probably going to have 25 to 30 horsepower left on the table, which means if I lean on the tune-up a little bit, if I lean that engine out a little more, add a little bit more timing, do the little things to it, I can get more horsepower out of it, but it might sacrifice reliability because it's going to be so close to on the edge. If I get a bad batch of gas, 87 octane that my wife puts in there instead of 91 octane, that can cause catastrophic failure. So you always want to stay to the conservative side. It's much more fun to have a hot rod that you can drive than one that's in the garage that you have to fix. Okay, once you've got your turbocharger or supercharger installed on your engine, it's going to be time for the tuning section. Now, what you're going to do there, the best thing would be to have a reputable tuner in your area tune the vehicle for you and put it in a good state so that you don't have to worry about it. However, if you're going to tune it yourself and road tune it, you're going to need some supporting equipment like a wideband O2 sensor. Now, once you get your wideband installed, you want to make sure that you sneak up on the tune-up. So you want to start in a rich condition. That's the safest thing for your engine. And then you'll take fuel away as you go. But you're going to start doing quarter throttle pull, then maybe a half throttle pull. As long as the air-fuel ratio stays where it's supposed to be, then you can kind of up the throttle each time to get to the point where you're at full throttle. Once you're there and your air-fuel ratio is where you want it to be, everything should be fine. Keep your engine nice and safe. We hope we fueled your knowledge today, and we'll see you on another Andy's Autosport Frequently Asked Questions.